Good evening, everyone. It is John Abbott and Bob McGill from Ricoh Coliseum. And it is the 11th meeting of the season between the Toronto Marlies and Hamilton Bulldogs. In goal for the Bulldogs, it will be Cedric Desjardins. His record is 6-12-2, a 2.88 goals against average, 904 save percentage. At the other end, it is Jussi Rönnis. His record, 7-6-1, a 920 save percentage, 2.40 goals against average. He is 2-1 versus Hamilton this season, and we are off and skating at Ricoh Coliseum. Scott with a wraparound slides off his stick. Now D'Amigo to Scott, off the goal post.
He was so pumped up after the game, and I think that maybe that's something where he's taking it upon himself to get charged up to get his career back on track as he allows a goal through a screen right there, and the Bulldogs win the face-off. Excuse me for my talking, Johnny, but a big shot by the rookie defenseman Nathan Beaulieu. A little bit of a crowd. He gets his third goal of the season, and the Hamilton Bulldogs with the first goal of the hockey game as they open it up. Kenny Ryan is going to make a hit after about 2 1,000ths of a play, so a late hit after the puck's already out over the blue line, and I think that's where the back referee makes the first call.
And Patterson will blast it past Rönnis, so it is 2-0 Bulldogs, and now one of the Marlies out of the box, but not the way they'd like it. Dumont to the front of the goal. A couple of Marlies get the sticks on it to knock it down. Now Scott frees up Devan. Short-handed breakaway. Devan fires, scores! First American Hockey League goal is a shorty for Jamie Devan. Off the draw outside of the Bulldog zone. Gardner has it, but with 7 seconds left, unless it's a long shot in, well, it'll be Desjardins who comes out to stop it, and finding it behind the net was Connolly, but he couldn't make a play out in front. Chaput was there. Yo stepped in to steal ahead of him. Now Blacker battling for it, gave it up. Far side point. A shot comes through. Rönnis the stop. Off of that rebound, it is Yo who lost the battle. Now LeBlanc puts a backhander over top of Rönnis. The Bulldogs score. Top shelf. That hits the back of the net, and Hamilton has restored a 2-goal lead. Top of the circle. He will move it to Greg Scott. Backhander over to Savret. Hits Zigomanis on its way to the net. Lay in the slot. Back to the point. Geisper's tipped in front. Desjardins has it. Puck scoots loose. Marlies say they have a goal. Whistle happened before it. And now a scramble in the goal mount. Now to Deschamps. He blew a tire. Holland picks up in the other direction for the Bulldogs. Holland right wing side in the Toronto zone. Through pass to Chaput. Out in front. And Murovich banks it off the post and in.
Well, it's a miscue by the Marlies again, and the Bulldogs capitalize on it just like that. And Murovich, as you say, scores just his second goal in 7 games now.
Savret to the net. Desjardins the stop. Now pushing and shoving with Devan, who dropped him last time around with Stortini. 52 seconds left in the penalty to Devan, then a very short Toronto power play. Blacker up top, scores! The third period starts with a goal. The Marlies have cut the deficit.
Well, Jesse Blacker gets his first tally of the season, and I'll tell you what a shot this is.
Zigomanis to Abbott. Abbott sends it in to Zigomanis. This line reunited from play together a lot in the season, and reunited, they'll get a goal. Ryan Hamilton sends one through the 5-hole, and the Marlies inch closer to tying the game. So the fans get what they wish in the short term, which is a penalty kill, and I think if you put out the surveys, they'd like another goal or two as well. Ryan Hamilton into D'Amigo. There's the goal. D'Amigo ties it as the Marlies come back again against the Bulldogs. On the puck, Dumont. Now centers in front. LeBlanc all alone. He'll score. LeBlanc answers right back, and the Bulldogs again take a 1-goal lead, 5-4. Geisper's to the net, deflected in front. That scoots past Desjardins. Now a hurry up try. It's Gardner in tight. Stop Desjardins. Rebound. Ryan Hamilton can't find the back of the net. He was covered as he tried to get a shot. Connolly moving it to Abbott. Lost it. Dumont turns, fires, and scores. Gabriel Dumont with a big fist pump in front of the Marlies bench as he makes it 6-4 Bulldogs.
Well, the goal leader for this hockey club, he gets his 15th of the season to ice the hockey game for the Hamilton Bulldogs.
16 seconds left. Toronto still going after the Bulldogs on their power play, but Hamilton will clear, and it'll roll down the ice. Runus out to greet it. 4 seconds left. Geispers to Domingo, and that will be how it ends. The Bulldogs get their first win in Toronto in the last game at Ricoh this regular season. 6-4 the final over the Marlies tonight.
Well, 11 games under the carpet now with this season series, and the Bulldogs finally won here at the Ricoh. Full marks for their victory, and now 7-4 in the series after 11 games.